hit the black ones and avoid the ones. Unfortunately, the lighting here is not quite the same lighting as I had when I was making it. And so I mean, I have a pretty tacky code effect. Just. Basically, you try to do it as long as possible, and as you do it, it gets faster until it's. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough for that to happen. So.
I kind of independence, so we kind of wanted to take a different step towards it and do anti-independence. So we had a basic shooter. We were talking about Geometry Wars for a while, and how neat it is to be a little ship and having constant, pretty much enemies attacking you. So our original idea and design was fight a big ship and have one ship that you're like end up being the multiple other ships fighting. So instead of getting crazy with AI and everything, we just had it duplicated. So every time you got hit, instead of being a death for your character, you just split it into two, and then they started shooting also. What it does is...
It's a little difficult to look at a mouse.
Yeah. So what happens is, while you keep splitting, your score is reduced, the amount of values every time you get. So what you want to do is pretty much stay alive as long as possible, killing the enemy with a single person. So,
or if you die, you get split up into a bunch of different things, and you have more bullets, but you lose your score.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the last 20 minutes we were rushing to get done, and we were like, design doc thrown out the door. But we enjoyed it. It was cool.
Whatever.
Hey, they did a great job. The art and program was pretty awesome. But thank you. Check it out.
When they said the design doc gets thrown out the window, remember there were 8 hours, including forming the teams, coming up with a demo, getting all the deliverables in, and somewhere in there we had to have like a couple minutes for lunch, which I'm really happy about. But it was certainly a high-pressure situation. So next we would like the team that made Half-Light to come up here. I'm just wondering if there's at least Half-Light 2.
What you know about Half-Light 3?
Hi guys. Firstly, I'd like to introduce this wonderful group that helped create this game. Julio, Timothy, Estara, Tom. My name is Carlos. Without further ado, we'll introduce you to Half-Light. Now, the basis of this game is that you are a villager sent out into the world to collect the light that was scattered throughout the world by the shadow creatures that have come and plundered your village.
Fine.
Now, we tried, this game is an inspiration of, let's say, how many people have played Binding of Isaac? Woo! Alright, and everyone played Pac-Man, right? Or else you would not be here. Well, it's basically that kind of inspiration, that and also with Limbo. Without further ado, let me just show you the game Half-Life. Now, see what happened there is that our character died because he fell into a trap. What happens is that the shadow creatures disperse the light out into the world, and the hazard of the world that they brought in is what will be your obstacle. And with this, run right back to the world. thing that's really great about our game that I also would like to introduce is the level editor that we use. It's very simple. All it takes is just creating this line, which Tom is doing right now. That's actually the wall that we use for our game. And all the gray area is the area that he's moved around. It's very simple because if you look, actually over there on the bottom left corner, those are the options that you can be using. So you just click for wall, and then you can click again for the empty space to erase those walls so you can create new areas to go into. And guys, that's about it. Thank you very much.
Alright, so for this game, in keeping with the theme, we decided that you would play as somebody at their corporate development job who dreams of being an indie developer. And so when their boss isn't looking, they have to go in and steal time in the office to work on their own game and try and release it before IGF. We just gotta get this done. And once you fill up the little bars by clicking on them, your game is finished. But if you get caught, you lose all your progress. And 30 days left until IGF there.
Yeah!
We should have an actual ending screen, but it just lets you replay the game with the clip. So.
Three days.
Yeah.
It's just a race to see how many you can get. We wanted to add high scores, and we'll probably end up releasing it on new rounds sometime, so you can play it there when it's all.
2, 1. You're out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd always wanted to use this engine called Privilege Field made by Brian Moriarty, who now works at WPI. And so we decided to recreate that game on this engine. So the engine only allows us to draw symbols, single symbol, and colors onto blocks. And so we have a board that's basically Risk with various strengths of units. We have the player whose turn it is, which is that lower left corner. And we have a big black bar, which is next turn. And your goal is to conquer the whole game in a 4-player hot seat adventure. So win.
Okay. So basically the idea is that the number 3 on this block means I have 3 dice 6 of power, like in Risk. And so my opponent here has 2 dice 6, so I'll probably win if I attack. And actually I didn't. You don't tell you why, so you're kind of like, oh, the game's ripping me off. But you always feel that way anyway, so it doesn't matter. So it's meant to be played hot seat right now. We didn't have time to put in AI. But you can just kind of go around and you can play it 3 players. If you have a pacifist player that doesn't attack anyone, then that actually worked in a playtest earlier today. But yeah, it kind of works. We had people do a full playthrough. And
We didn't have time to code an AI. There were 2 of us. We probably had about 4 hours each. So.
Oh yeah, we also ran the game jam.
Yeah, we're also doing that. But I think this is a good example that this is probably 8 hours of one person's time. So this is our sick day. this is what we made. Again, big thanks to all our sponsors. Big thanks to all the volunteers who helped watch the hallway and regulate the hundreds of people trying to get into the room when we really needed the time to focus, but still educated them on what game jams were and showed them around. And thanks to everyone for organizing FIG.
Thanks to everyone to help run the facilities, in case that doesn't cover it. Rick.
Thank you guys. Awesome. So next up, we're gonna talk about, I heard that you guys made some games and people looked at them and thought they were pretty cool and stuff, so I guess we're gonna give you practice.
Start with That's So Indie, which is the best game design according to our attendance, and is going to get a Unity Pro 3 license plus a Game Draw plugin license and a Wacom tablet, and that award is going to Track. One of our student games. Hey! Okay. The award to Excellent Experience, which means is an award to Tech Quality, again according to our attendance, gets a Unity Pro 3 license plus a Game Draw plus 1 year of Adobe Cloud plus an Alienware package. That's a lot of stuff. That goes, Excellent Experience goes to Prime's Quest. With Awesome Aesthetic, which is the award to Visual Art. Again, Unity License 3 Pro, Game Draw, and 1 license for Adobe Creative Suite. And I have to say this had the most dots in a single category that we counted. That goes to Negative Nimbus. It's going fast, that's good. Okay, Stunning Sound, which is the award to Audio Design. Again, Unity 3 Pro license plus Game Draw plus an Adobe Creative Suite goes to Jack Lover.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Thank the people. Okay, and then we have the last one is the Epic, which is the award to Game Narrative. And as someone who does narrative design, I'm very happy to present this award. Gets Unity 3 Pro license plus Game Draw plus a Wacom tablet, and it goes to Resonance. Yay. Okay, so that was it. Again, another round of applause to all the exhibits today.
This is not possible without you all being here. It's not possible without our developers. It's not possible without our curators. It's not possible without MIT facilities. It's not possible without anyone. So we want to thank everybody so much. I also personally would like to thank my fellow production staff. You guys have been absolutely incredible, and I love working with you, and you guys made this happen. I appreciate it.
And I want to thank Caroline, because she is the shit. She's amazing.
Awesome. So again, thank you very much, and have a great evening. I think that there's still a couple of board games going on in the board game room if you guys want to catch them before they go. And then that's it. We'll see you next year.
Yeah.